Okay, I will now be explaining the fitness assessments for the cardiorespiratory test, the flexibility test, and the muscular endurance test. With me, I have the fitness assessment data sheet, which records different standards. So, for example, the flexibility test has spaces for me to record the hamstring, the quadriceps. There's posture assessments. It has different spots for body composition. Body mass index, places where I can put the skin fold measurements. It also includes the client's statistics such as their age, their weight, their height, if they're on any medication. This is also where I'll record the resting heart rate and the resting blood pressure. But I do not have the equipment to do the blood pressure right now. So we're going to start with cardiorespiratory. I'm going to explain it first to the client, and then I'll have the client do it. So I'll stand here. Carson, stand there, Carson. So you're going to step with your right foot, up with your left foot, down with your right foot, down with your left foot. We'll do a quick one, okay? And so at the same time, I have the metronome going, so the client will be able to stay on pace and it's not much of a speed thing. And I have it at 90. So as you can see, it's on 90, so the client will have to stay on pace with that. At the same time, I'm running a stopwatch for 3 minutes because that's how long the assessment is. So we'll just do it for come with the first person. So I'll say ready, and you're supposed to match this metronome every step. So I'll say, are you ready? Do you understand the instructions? Yes or no? Yes?
Yes.
Or no? Okay, ready? Begin. You have to match the pace with this. One step.
Oh, one step through.
Yeah. I'm not stepping on it. Okay, 3 minutes have passed, so now I'll take the client's heart rate. This can be done by their neck or their wrist. I'm going to do it by the wrist. And I'll do it for 6 seconds and then I'll multiply it by 15. Okay, I've taken the resting heart rate, or the heart rate for the client, and now we're going to move on to the next one. Just get this out of the way. So now we're going to do the muscular endurance test, which is a push-up test in this case because we don't have the necessary equipment to do a bench press. So if you want to get down in push-up position, I'll explain it. First, if you want to come closer. So as you can see, the client's hands are shoulder width apart, their back is straight, and their feet are together. A crucial part of this is that their head is facing down, so their spine alignment is straight. If their head is facing up, then the spine goes up. So we'd like them to keep a straight spine all the way through. And at this time, I'll be changing the metronome again down to 20. So it's a little bit slower, but it's for muscular endurance. For the 65-year-old client with a bad knee, the standard is 18 or greater push-ups would be excellent. But right now I'm predicting that he'll get between 8 and 17, so he'll land within he'll land within good or very good physical shape, which would be pretty ideal for a starting point. But that's just an assumption. So I'll begin, and then I'll ask the client if he'll be ready to I'll start the metronome, ask the client if he'll be ready to begin, and then we'll take place in the fitness test. Okay, so you want to come down here. Ready to begin.
Like that?
So stay down.
Oh.
Yep. Okay, obviously this metronome is a little, this rate of metronome is a little bit slower, so I may have to adjust that for future reference. Okay, and now we're going to do the final fitness test, which is the flexibility test. So now I'll have the client place his feet against the support shear, like if it's sitting down.
Oh, sitting down.
Yeah. And I'll have him put one hand over the other, like so. Here, girls, come here. So like here, one hand would be over the other like this, and we're looking for a straight back to start. And come over here, Carson. I placed a piece of tape on the ground with 1-inch increments, so then I'll be able to test where his hands will land for the sit and reach test. And so I'll say ready, begin, and I'll give him 3 different tests, and I'll record each test. Get here, just try to hold for a second so I can record it. So try not to bounce. Just go ahead and then come back. Ready? Begin. Okay. Ready? Begin. Okay. Ready? Begin. Okay, for this client, his sit and reach test was pretty good. It stayed pretty consistent throughout the whole thing. So now I would be able to go through my fitness assessment data sheet and record all the information for each test. And obviously it's going to be different for each client, especially with people with different ages, different weight, different conditions. Obviously there are other ways to conduct fitness assessment tests. For example, we could run the mile, or I've taken tests where you run half a mile within a 15-minute period. There's also bench press and other assessments for weightlifters and bodybuilders. But for someone who's trying to get active or incorporate an active lifestyle into their routine, then basic at-home fitness tests are the most appropriate solution for that. Thank you.